while I was giving myself wholly, he was dragging filth into our union. I found an accusation charge with a lady. He was telling her that she gave him infection.
Heart Talk with Lydia.
Welcome to another episode of Heart Talk with Lydia. I never thought marriage would feel like this. Listen to this story. I dated my husband for 2 years. He lived in Abuja and I was in Lagos at the time of our dating. We had always been friends from back in the days in Ogun State. We will always talk about our failed relationships once in a while and nothing more. One fateful day in my final year in school, as usual, we spoke to each other still regarding relationship, and then it clicked. Why are we not together? We seem almost perfect for each other. I was homely, caring, simple, and decent, unlike Abuja girls, he said. It sounded sudden to me, even though I loved it. I didn't give too much thought to it before saying yes. I mean, it's Ayo, right? He can't harm me. And with everything he had been through in the hands of Abuja girls, he will treasure me. I was right. He was everything. Charming, attentive, always there. He never allowed the distance of our relationship affect me in any way. He will always fly to Lagos to see me. Few times before our wedding, I came over to Abuja to be with him. My visit never really lasted more than a week, but I enjoyed every bit of it. Little did I know, behind the smiles and sweetness was a totally different person, one I was going to meet soon. It was late at night, at about 1 a.m., 4 months into our marriage, when his phone rang. He was fast asleep, a strange number. Something in me, that woman's instinct, pushed me to check. It was a woman calling. I didn't pick, but wondered deeply why the call so late. My heart was pounding, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. When the call ended, I decided to check his WhatsApp chats, and my jaw dropped. I saw nude pictures, videos, endless dirty chats with different women, conversations about meeting up, huge money transfers, deliberation over human hair purchases, and more. Things I can't even say out loud without feeling sick. I remember holding his phone with trembling hands the whole night, my chest so heavy I could barely breathe. That night, my world collapsed. To crown it all, I realized the infections I had been battling since we started being intimate were not just one of those things. They were proof of his betrayal. Proof that while I was giving myself wholly, he was dragging filth into our union. I found an accusation charge with a lady. He was telling her that she gave him infection. I had visited the hospital too many times, and when I asked him to join me, he tells me he is fine and that I should check myself and what I had been doing behind his back. This discovery was just too much for one night. In the morning, with my clothes soaked in tears, I confronted him about his sexual escapade. With a show of little remorse, he apologized and said all of that happened before our marriage, and that was all he spoke about the situation. Since that day, everything changed. I looked at him and I feel disgusted. His touch makes my skin crawl. We barely have sex, and even when we try, my heart just can't go beyond the images in my head. The thought of him with other women breaks me in ways I can't explain. It's been close to 2 years of our marriage, and I haven't outlived the betrayal. My heart is filled with bitterness towards him. He has always been a night crawler, and nothing has changed. He now snoops around the house with his phone, strengthening his password so I don't gain access, walking a considerable distance to take certain phone calls. All All of this suggests a man that wants to secure himself in cheating and not someone seeking for a change. I feel trapped. I hate the way I feel towards him. It's too heavy a burden to carry. But how do you forgive a man who hasn't shown an iota of change? How do you build trust where there is only ruin? I am confused. What should I do? I feel so touched by your story. So my advice to you first is, if your husband has an accountability system, like someone he holds in high esteem, who is able to speak with him, I think you should consider speaking with that person to call your husband to order. Secondly, I noticed you never mentioned anything about having kids yet. If that is the case and there are no kids right now, I think you should hold for now on having kids, especially if you still have age on your side. Get the proper treatment as well as your husband. Thirdly, if you currently are not doing anything at the moment, I think you should consider getting a skill, doing a job, something that keeps you distracted and keeps your mind away from what you are currently going through in your marriage. And lastly, pray for your husband. Pray that the Holy Spirit helps him break free from the addiction of womanizing. And also pray for him, because there are people that have developed habits over the years and are not able to let go of the habits, and they are not proud enough to tell people about it or let people into their lives to help them. Pray for him that the Holy Spirit helps him through it and brings him out of it. So guys, we have come to the end of another episode of Heart Talk with Lydia. If you have any stories or concerns you want to share, slide into my DM and let's talk.